Introduction. Welcome to OkBikes, your go-to channel for in-depth and honest reviews of bikes and cars across all categories. Today, we're diving into the return of a true legend, the 2025 Suzuki Mehran. Yes, it's back. Known as the most iconic budget car in Pakistan's automotive history, the Mehran has made a comeback, and this time it promises a balance of nostalgia and practicality. But does it live up to modern-day expectations, or is it just a recycled memory? Let's find out. Exterior design. A touch of modern with classic roots. The 2025 Suzuki Mehran stays true to its original DNA, keeping the signature boxy shape that made it recognizable on every street in Pakistan. However, there are subtle enhancements that add a modern edge. The front grille has been redesigned with a sleeker pattern. The headlights now use clear lens covers with better illumination, and the bumper gets a slightly more aggressive curve. On the sides, the old-school charm continues with minimal lines and updated wheel caps. At the rear, the tail lights now carry a more contemporary look, and a high-mounted brake lamp has been added for basic safety compliance. Suzuki hasn't overdone anything, and that's a good thing. They've improved the aesthetics without alienating fans of the original. Interior, simplicity refined. Step inside, and you'll notice the cabin remains basic but functional, just as expected from a Mehran. However, the 2025 version introduces small but meaningful upgrades. The dashboard has been reshaped with better material quality. A 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system with basic Bluetooth connectivity is offered in the VXR variant. The instrument cluster now includes a digital odometer and trip meter, giving it a slightly modern feel. Seats have improved cushioning and fabric quality, and while the space remains compact, Suzuki has smartly optimized legroom for front passengers. The rear seats are still tight for tall passengers, but they get decent headroom for city rides. Air conditioning has also seen improvement, performing more effectively even in warmer conditions. Performance and fuel economy, built for urban roads. Under the hood, the new Mehran houses the same 796 cubic centimeters 3-cylinder engine that longtime users are familiar with. However, Suzuki has retuned it for better efficiency and reduced emissions, now compliant with Euro 5 standards. It produces around 39 horsepower and pairs with a 5-speed manual transmission. There's no automatic variant as of now, staying consistent with its low-maintenance philosophy. In terms of fuel efficiency, the 2025 Mehran shines. With an average of 18 to 20 km/L, it remains one of the most fuel-efficient petrol cars in its class. Whether you're navigating tight city roads or cruising on highways, the Mehran delivers consistent mileage, a critical factor for Pakistani commuters dealing with rising fuel costs. Ride quality and handling, predictable but reliable. The suspension system remains simple. McPherson struts at the front and leaf springs at the rear. While not ideal for high-speed cornering or rough terrain, it handles speed bumps and potholes fairly well. The steering feels light, which is great for city driving and tight parking spots. However, road noise and engine vibrations are still noticeable, especially at higher RPMs. This isn't a car built for long-distance luxury. It's a practical, everyday commuter that gets the job done without frills. Safety, still basic. Safety has always been a weak spot for the Mehran, and the 2025 model hasn't made a giant leap here. Basic features like front seat belts, child locks, and a strengthened chassis are present, but don't expect airbags, ABS, or electronic stability control. This might be a deal-breaker for safety-conscious buyers, especially in a market where even entry-level cars are now offering dual airbags as standard. However, considering the Mehran's price point, it still checks the bare minimum required for legal road use. Variance and pricing, budget wins again. The 2025 Mehran is available in two main variants, Mehran VX and Mehran VXR. The VX is the base model with manual windows and no AC, while the VXR includes air conditioning, power steering, and central locking. As expected, pricing remains its biggest strength. With a starting price of around PKR 1.3 million, it's easily one of the most affordable new cars in the market. The VXR comes in at around PKR 1.5 million, making it an ideal choice for first-time car buyers, students, or anyone seeking reliable, cost-effective transport. Final verdict: a legend returns to serve again. The 2025 Suzuki Mehran is not revolutionary, and it doesn't try to be. It's a car that knows its purpose, to offer Pakistanis a simple, fuel-efficient, and budget-friendly option for daily commuting. While it lacks modern features and advanced safety, it makes up for it with ease of maintenance, affordable spare parts, and nostalgic appeal. For those looking for a no-nonsense car with proven reliability, the new Mehran still delivers. It's not the best, but for its price, it remains unbeatable. Outro, subscribe to OkBikes. Thanks for tuning in to OkBikes. If you enjoyed this detailed review of the 2025 Suzuki Mehran, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more automotive content. Stay safe on the roads, and we'll see you in the next video.